And it's always my pleasure to bring to you the fine, wonderful people from Fort Ticonderoga. They have that wonderful historic adventure. I call it an adventure because when you go there, it's, well, look who's sitting next to me. How about an adventure there?
Yes, ma'am.
And you are Stuart Lilie?
I'm the Director of Interpretation at Fort Ticonderoga, so our public programming, our visitor interactive tours and demonstrations, whether it's weapons or the mechanical arts like tailoring or shoemaking, I direct and train those.
Well, when I was up there, it was amazing because we were walking around and there'd be a guy making something over on the table. Well, he was doing some food, I think. Right?
Yeah.
And he was doing that. And somebody else was working with leather, I think, or maybe, I don't know, sinew or something, doing some sewing. I don't know. But I was fascinated by it.
Yeah, so. It's wonderful stuff. I mean, the great thing about history is that it's not that different than what we do today. Whether it's cooking, a midday meal where you still got to chop up the carrots and peas
and that's what he was doing. Actually, he was making that,
Or whether it's putting shoes on your feet or getting dressed every morning. To some extent, there's what I call sort of an ahistorical quality, in that it doesn't matter what generation you're in. There's some commonality, and that by bringing out that commonality, it allows us to talk with visitors about what legitimately was different. What would have set these
what was the same and what was different?
Yeah, what would have set these times apart? What would have been people's real experience on the ground here at Ticonderoga?
Well, I think about that when we're going through this heat spell. I'm thinking, what did those people do that didn't have air conditioning? I'm dying, and I can't even. And I'm looking at this gentleman. Would you mind standing up, please?
Oh, no.
Because I think they should see your outfit from your shoes right on up, because your shoes look very authentic.
Yeah, these are actually a pair of shoes I made. Thinking of summer weight clothing. These are.
Wait, let's see if I can move the table. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if that works for you, but
it works for me.
Yeah. These are actually a summer weight shoe. They're what's called a turn shoe. They're made inside out and turned right side out.
Oh,
so
really?
They're very, very lightweight.
So they're reversible? No.
Yeah, you can only do it once, yeah.
And your pants are corduroy?
Yes, ma'am. Just a pair of nice plain corduroy breeches. These are kind of great kind of lightweight summer weight wear.
This is summer weight? Okay.
For going out riding. And they're great for that. And then the waistcoat, well, that's a woolen broadcloth.
He's wearing wool on wool. No kidding. Look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous.
And then a woolen coat over that. Now, the wool is certainly thick, but it's not, it breathes. If this was a double knit polyester leisure suit, that would be sweating.
Yeah. And it wouldn't fit into the period anyway.
Right, yeah. it would look out of place, yeah.
And your hat, tell us about your hat.
This hat is made out of, it's a felt, and it's described as a cocked hat, and it's made out of actually beaver fur. Pit plucked out of.
That is beaver?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll be darned. Okay.
Or they would have called it castor, or sometimes beaver.
That's how we lost all our beavers. No.
Well, yeah. Luckily, they're back. Yeah, I think anyone who's got a farm on a stream knows that they're back. Yeah. A little bit of velvet cockade, just a little bit of flair. A man's suit in 1775 it's different than what a man's suit is today, but a lot of the elements are the same. Whether it's just a neck.
And I noticed that you got that around your neck. That looks awfully warm. Now, did they do that to protect the clothing that they were wearing, because they couldn't send it to the dry cleaners, right?
Well, actually, they do have dry cleaning back then. It's a hard service to find. No, what your neck cloth is doing, it's like wearing a tie. You can put it on right over your shirt.
Oh, I see. It goes over your shirt. I thought it went under your... Okay, I got it.
Yeah, so you can put it on. This is just a simple, believe it or not, what I'm wearing is sort of like business casual dress.
Okay.
This is the khaki and polo shirt of 1775.
Okay. Beth, I didn't mean to leave you out here, but
I
thought we needed to kind of highlight
That's
this. The wonderful...
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you are the executive director of Fort Ticonderoga, and I know you have some wonderful events. You just came off a big event. Tell our viewers a little bit about what they would find if they went up there.
Absolutely. Well, Stuart really impersonates the experience for our viewers. We recreate a moment in time. And so for our daily visitors, they are able to experience 1775 this year, and Stuart's clothing represents that based on the research in our object collection, archival collection, and then translates it into a living experience, including historic trades, soldiers' life programs, tourist musket demonstrations. Visitors can certainly experience our great exhibits, and a whole plethora of really great events that we still have in our calendar. We're open through October 18th, and we have programs filling almost every single weekend.
Well, it's an amazing place to go to. I know that I loved your museum and your dioramas, and just really wonderful. And it kind of brings you into it, and you kind of immerse yourself in it.
That's the goal. It's really recreating that moment in time, and we're so fortunate because we're surrounded by such stunning beauty, unspoiled landscape, as well as having such an incredible history to tell.
Beautiful area up there.
So this coming weekend, July 28th, is a special day in Fort Ticonderoga's history. In 1776, it was the date that marks when the Declaration of Independence was read at the fort. And in order to celebrate that, we are highlighting the day full of activities for the whole family. We have our Fife and Drum Muster. The Fife and Drum Corps, under the interpretive department, will have a number of performances throughout the day, and we'll have a muster, so that will be really exciting.
Yeah, that is nice.
And then in the afternoon, from 4:30 till 6:30, we'll have the Fort Ticonderoga Community Clam Bake, which recreates the 1908 experience, a clam bake when the community came together and wanted to restore the fort. So it's really highlighting our wonderful preservation story as an organization. That is from 4:30 to 6:30, and tickets are $25 for that.
That's pretty reasonable.
It's a
for
great price,
yeah.
and a fabulous menu. So check out our website at fortticonderoga.org. And then if you attend that, then you can also attend the Adirondack Jazz Orchestra, which is going to perform at 7 o'clock in the evening on the beautiful Kings Garden lawn, and I know you've been there.
Oh, the Kings Garden is wonderful.
And we also sell separate tickets for that, so if you can pick and choose the menu, but it's a full day of activities and really highlighting one of America's greatest stories and really building our future.
Would the clam bake and everything be appropriate for kids?
Absolutely, and we have a great menu that not just clams. Some people say, oh, I'm allergic to shellfish, so we do have hamburgers and grilled chicken and great desserts, and so it definitely is appropriate for the whole family, the whole day experience.
So
if
you're going up, say from the Capital Region, go up and spend the whole day.
Absolutely, spend the whole day.
Are there hotels in the area?
There are hotels and bed and breakfast locations, so in Ticonderoga and the surrounding areas. So we encourage everybody to come spend the night and come back the next day, because we have such a diverse and wonderful experience and such a talented staff.
It's amazing. We brought people from out of the area to that, and they were just amazed by it.
And a lot of visitors don't realize we're a not-for-profit. They assume that because we are a destination and a major economic engine for the region, but we are not-for-profit, and visitors in their own way help us serve, or are part of serving this incredible mission to make sure this site is thriving and has a bright future.
And keep history alive.
And keep history alive.
And thank you so much for doing that, both of you. And you're just amazing. You're an amazing man, honestly. I mean, to be able to do this, I'm just in awe. So anyway, thank you both for being here, and thanks Sharon for bringing you on the show.